When North West shared alarming photos of Kim Kardashian, worried fans inquired, "Is everything okay?" Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. When something unusual happens in the Kardashian world, it rarely goes unnoticed. This time, it was not Kim herself who set the internet buzzing but her own daughter, North West. North, who is only 10 years old, has already gained a reputation for being outspoken and brutally honest, especially when it comes to her famous mother. She has never been afraid to share her thoughts openly, whether in private conversations or in front of cameras. Recently, she once again reminded everyone that she is not just a child watching silently from the sidelines but someone who knows how to make headlines herself. She managed to do this by posting raw and unfiltered photos of her mom Kim Kardashian on TikTok, leaving fans shocked and asking questions about whether the reality star was doing okay. In the pictures, which were shared through a slideshow, Kim appeared in a completely natural state. There was no professional makeup, no heavy filters, and none of the polished looks she usually presents on social media or on television. Instead, what fans saw was a barefaced Kim looking wide-eyed at her phone while FaceTiming North. Her lips were pouted, her head tilted slightly to the side, and her expression almost seemed exaggerated, which gave the photos an unflattering look. The slideshow was cheekily captioned with the words, "The things my daughter makes on my phone, haha," suggesting that North had full control over which images were chosen and how they were displayed. Once the photos were out, it didn't take long for them to spread across the internet. Social media platforms like Reddit and TikTok were quickly filled with comments and jokes from fans who were both amused and concerned at the same time. Many felt that Kim looked very different, with some describing the pictures as scary. One fan posted a screenshot and wrote, "Wake up babe, there's a new scary pic of Kim." Others noticed that her lips and face looked quite unusual, with several blaming the large amounts of filler that people believe Kim has used in the past. One person remarked, "That filler mustache going strong," while another added, "The lips look painful." The comments did not stop there. Some fans speculated that her jaw and neck looked strained, as if maintaining that appearance was physically uncomfortable. Another wrote, "She already had big lips, she didn't need so much filler, it migrated." Someone else joked harshly by saying, "She has a lip on top of her lip." A mix of laughter, criticism, and worry flowed through the conversations online, with one concerned follower even asking the simple but heavy question, "Is she okay?" Meanwhile, another decided to take a lighter approach, joking, "Those lips are humongous, haha." This moment perfectly illustrated the strange relationship between celebrities, their children, and the internet. While Kim has built an empire around presenting herself in the most glamorous ways possible, her own daughter showed the world a much less polished version of her. And North didn't seem to have any hesitation about it. For many fans, this incident was not surprising at all because North has already shown that she enjoys teasing her mom and pointing out flaws in a playful but honest way. In fact, this is not the first time North has roasted Kim publicly. On an episode of The Kardashians, North had a very strong opinion about Kim's outfit at the 2023 Met Gala. Kim wore a gown created by Schiaparelli, made of 50,000 freshwater pearls. It was designed to be an extravagant and breathtaking piece, but North was not impressed. She pointed out that there were too many gaps in the pearls and bluntly said, "It looks like she's a Hawaiian girl with her dress all ripped." Not stopping there, North added that the pearls looked fake, and she compared the outfit to something that could have been bought cheaply, saying it looked like it came from the dollar store. Those words were not just thrown out in private. They were said directly in front of Daniel Roseberry, the creative director behind the gown. For any designer, that kind of criticism, especially from a child, could be a nightmare. Roseberry even admitted that hearing North's blunt opinion was his worst nightmare come to life. He described the moment as feeling like he was being pranked, saying, "It's like I'm being punked." The night before the Met, getting red for filth. Kim, however, did not take offense. She defended her daughter and explained that North has a personality full of strong opinions. All North wants to do is rate people's outfits, and she loves to critique, Kim said on the show. She even compared her daughter to the late Joan Rivers, who was famous for her sharp fashion commentary. Kim admitted that while it stings a little to be roasted by a 10-year-old, she has learned not to take it too seriously. She said, "You can't really take it seriously, getting roasted by a 10-year-old, you know. So I never do, but it stings a little." Moments like these show just how different the next generation of Kardashians may turn out to be. North is growing up in a world where fame, cameras, and social media attention are part of her everyday life. Unlike her mother, who carefully crafted her public image over time, North seems uninterested in putting on a perfect face for the world. Instead, she often chooses honesty, even when it might embarrass her mother. Many fans actually find this refreshing, as it cuts through the polished and curated image that the Kardashians are known for maintaining. The leaked photos also started bigger conversations online about how much pressure celebrities feel to always look flawless. Kim is known for her beauty empire, her fashion choices, and her carefully designed public image. But when a child posts photos that show something very different, people are reminded that even the most glamorous celebrities have unfiltered moments. For many, this makes Kim seem more human, but for others, it raises questions about whether the constant use of fillers, makeup, and filters has gone too far. This particular incident went viral not only because it involved Kim Kardashian, who is always under the spotlight, but also because of the innocence of who leaked the photos. North didn't do it with malice or to shame her mom. She simply played around on her mom's phone and decided to share some pictures. What makes it fascinating is how this simple act opened the door for fans to discuss everything from beauty standards to parenting in the Kardashian family. The Kardashian family has built a legacy around being always visible, always discussed, and always at the center of entertainment culture. Yet, moments like these remind everyone that sometimes the biggest headlines come from things they didn't plan or control. North has become a star in her own right not because she is following the exact path of her mom, but because she is carving out her own space with her natural honesty and playful attitude. It's also worth noting that fans have grown used to the Kardashians curating their images carefully, so any glimpse of reality feels shocking and entertaining at the same time. In today's internet culture, raw and unedited moments often feel more interesting than the polished ones. People want to see the side that isn't filtered through a brand or a business deal. North's posts gave them exactly that. Kim herself has admitted before that being a mother to North means constantly being reminded that her daughter has a sharp eye and an even sharper tongue. Whether it's about fashion choices, makeup looks, or simply the way she appears in a photo, North doesn't hold back. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.